everybody. Welcome to the Gen X Muse YouTube channel. I'm Chris McGovern, and I'm going to show you the rest of my Monkees record collection. Okay, this is part 2 of what was really supposed to be a 2-part video anyway. So, okay, maybe it wasn't. But it is. Here we are, part 2. So here we go. And I'm going to show you singles, which I now have out here. I found the rest of the LPs. Okay, some of them were later acquisitions, and I managed to get them in here. But even so, some of them I already had and I found. And a couple of other things I'm going to show you too. Let me start with this. Actually, we did show you this on the outside in the first video. This is Good Times Plus, which was a Record Store Day EP that came out, and this was basically adjacent to the Good Times album. And what this is basically an EP that contains outtakes, some of which came out, I think, on a bonus single, if I recall correctly, that came with Good Times. Originally a bonus, 45, and a couple of the other couple of songs were songs that were completely left off. It might have been downloads too. I don't remember now. I think Me and Magdalena was a download. Better World. I thought A Better World was on the. No, I'm thinking of a different song. It's been a while since I've heard Good Times. I wish I don't even remember all the songs. Anyway, this is what the EP looks like. I wish I could get an outer sleeve that's the size of that. Okay, and this is, I think I've actually taken a picture with this on Facebook. This is what it looks like. It looks so nice, doesn't it? Oh my god, I love these records. They're so cute. You know those tiny vinyl records? I think we should try to get those. I don't have those yet, but those look so adorable. But anyway, that's what this is. This is the Good Times Plus EP, and I do have it, and I was able to get it. Somebody was able to get it. I think somebody got it for me, or I bought it. I don't remember now. Maybe, oh, you know what? I think somebody we know did get it for me. I don't know. Well, in any event, yeah. This was an acquisition. Thank you, person that got it for me. Oh, God. This is going to drive me nuts. You know what? Let's just do the singles first. Okay, so some of these are the original singles, and some of these are actually things that were originally part of the deluxe sets. Deluxe sets that I don't have on my person right now. So, Last Train to Clarksville would Take a Giant Step. It's the very first of the Monkees 45s. Got it right here. In fact, I will just show it to you. I don't have anything else on there, but that's what the original looks like. Isn't that great? Oh my god, that is so cool. It's the original single. This is kind of almost like the I Wanna Hold Your Hand of the Monkees 45s. And that's fabulous. I'm a Believer, not the original. This is the one that came with the Super Deluxe, but this is I'm a Believer 2012 remix with I'm Not Your Stepping Stone, the vocals only mix. And this is, I believe, a Rhino. Yep, that's a Rhino disc. It's a Rhino 45. And what we have here is A Little Bit Me, A Little Bit You with The Girl I Knew Somewhere. I don't have the original picture sleeve for these, or the next one. And this is Pleasant Valley Sunday with Words. That's this one. Daydream Believer and Going Down. I'm so proud to have this. I was so grateful to be able to get the picture sleeve for this single. And this is what it looks like. And show you the A side. There we go. I Very proud of having that one. Going down in Star Collector, I believe this is from the Blu-ray set. And that's interesting that they put that in the Blu-ray set. Porpoise Song! As we go along, oh my god, this is so fabulous. I love this thing. This is one of my absolute favorites. And we have the the one that came with the Head Deluxe, the instrumental mix of both the songs. And this is a single that I am really proud to have. St. Matthew, what it is St. Matthew, the demo version, and Lady's Baby, which is kind of just like an alternate version of Lady's Baby, alternate acoustic version, it says on the label. And it's on Rhino, of course. I bought this from Andrew Sandoval, of all people. I actually bought it from him on Discogs. I forgot to show. I should have showed it to him when I was zooming when I was doing the StreamYard with him. These are acetate versions of I Go Ape and I Prithee Do Not Ask for Love, which the version with Peter Tork singing it. And this is basically stuff that was recorded for 33 1/3 revolutions per monkey. See, there's the ape costumes, you know, low-hanging fruit, and the wind-up man costumes, both from 33 1/3. I love that show, even though it's a very cheesy show. Good, clean fun with Mommy and Daddy on the B-side, and this was the one of the singles that came out with Listen to the Band, Listen to the Band, I'm sorry, was the single. I am missing Listen to the Band. I don't have that here. But I have the Good Clean Fun single. That is going to be a goal. As soon as I get that, I guess we'll have to show that off. That was Then, This Is Now. This is the first of the official Monkees reunion singles, at least. And that has the I think the theme from the Monkees on the B-side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go, 1986. And this is Heart and Soul from the Pull It album with MGBGT, which is basically a non-LP B-side by Peter Tork, and it's a live recording from the tour. This is really cool. This is actually the Christmas Party Plus, just like the Insta Good Times Plus. But this is different. This is actually 2 7-inch singles in one collection. It's kind of like Magical Mystery Tour when it came out in the UK. You know, it's just like 2 singles that kind of make an EP. And this is on green vinyl. It's pretty awesome. I like this. I was very happy to get this. This is essentially it's Unwrap You at Christmas, both the radio mix and the Andy Partridge demo with Holly Partridge singing. So it says featured vocal by Holly Partridge. I haven't really heard this. I don't know. Maybe I have heard it and I don't remember what it sounds like. And the other disc in here has the Ryu Shiyu from the television show from the Monkees. And it also features the 1976 mix of Christmas Is My Time of Year, the original. They remixed that song for, I think, the Cool Yule compilation on Rhino. And the 1976 mix was kind of lost to time for a while. And it was like you couldn't hear that unless you collected the original single. Which now, I think that single is still really, really, really expensive. It's like it's like harder to find that than it is to find Mono, Birds, Bees, and the Monkees. You know, that's how rare it is. And if you do, it fetches for a lot of money. Now this is actually something really fascinating. This was the Cereal Box record set. It's a little bit like the. I thought I still had the clear There was like a clear disc that came out that had the guitar logo or something like that. And I don't remember what happened to that. I thought I had that in my collection. If I still have that and it resurfaces somehow, I'll show it to you guys. Okay, I promise. But this is if you were back in the day of like I don't know, the 1960s, 1970s. They used to put the record. They used to do this for the Archies also, and probably other teen idol people. You know, maybe at the time, but they did this with the Monkees a few times. And apparently, this is done just like those. They took cardboard and they were able to etch music on cardboard. So you put this on. It's not the greatest fidelity, but it's just kind of cool, and it doesn't skip either. You don't need to tape a penny to your record player, thank God. But yeah, there were several of these, and they kind of did this like a cereal box. It's really funny. It's not cut out either. They look like this, and there's actually four of them. There's Last Train to Clarksville, which is this. There's Valleri, previously unreleased TV mix. It says on here. Words. I'm sorry, not Valleri. But apparently those two were previously unreleased TV mixes. Words and Valleri, and I Never Thought It Peculiar, which is a peculiar choice for them to put that on here, but that's what they did. They gave actually. It's interesting because I remember Teardrop City was on an actual box, cereal box record. I would have wanted to have that in there, and not instead of I Never Thought It Peculiar. But there you go. That's what those are. Now, I actually have some bigger records that I want to show you. This is a turquoise mono of Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited. So I'll just pop this out. You know, it's funny. I look at this in the cam, and it looks more like a straight blue than a turquoise, strangely enough. But yeah, this is turquoise. It looks more like teal. You know, although that teal Good Times that I have is more of a true teal than this is. Try not to have an accident. Okay, and this is Pisces Aquarius, a stereo one. On Rhino this time, not Friday Music. On a green translucent vinyl, and that's what this one looks. This one kind of almost looks turquoise though in the cam. There. And I haven't really played this yet because I was busy listening to the other stereo one that we got, and I didn't want to like. It's like you play too many of these things, and it's like I don't want to play this album again for a long time. You know, my God, it makes you fatigued to listen to these. It's terrible. You don't want that. You know, you just kind of want to enjoy it forever. You know, and this is the 180 gram vinyl, the high fidelity release for Pisces Aquarius. They didn't do Run Out Grooves anymore for some reason. They did do a double one for the Headquarters album, but that was just Rhino. So I don't know what happened with Run Out Groove. I'm guessing that got phased out for budget reasons or something. But they did this. They did something special for this. They had this, and of course they had those other releases too. And they did the box set. The box set and this came out almost on the same day, I think. And I'm not going to pull it out, but it's on black vinyl. And they kind of did everything in the font of the title. And it's all right. I mean, it sounds good. There's clarity to it. To me, it's like I don't really want to hear anything that sounds different from what I'm used to. I'm a little bit like the Beatles fans that love the Capitol records, you know. A little bit like that maybe with my Monkees stuff. I don't want to stray too much from the Monkees and make that, you know, we don't need to make that super duper uber fidelity. I mean, that's like that. A lot of that music probably sounded mostly suitable for like the radio anyway, you know. But in any event, the high fidelity Pisces is nice to have, but it's a little pricey. It's not something I would want to buy a lot, you know. And here we go. I found this finally. I mean, I had it, and we just forgot to take it out to show it to you. This is the this is kind of like the same color as the Good Times Plus a little bit. This is the Birds, the Bees, and the Monkees in mono, and this was a Record Store Day release. Very happy they did this, except it's Friday music, and I think it might just be the needle drop master, because they've never been able to do a straight from the master version of this for a long time. They can't even do it with the stereo one, for Christ's sakes. So the masters for this album, I think the masters for a lot of the Monkees material is gone. And Andrew has been looking for a lot of that stuff, and maybe it's not lost forever. You know, it depends, I suppose. But in any event, there's this. And it sounds good. You know. I mean, it's never. I feel like really in my heart, I want my Cole Gems mono back again. I sold it, but I did have a copy. I did have one. You know, I mean, seriously, I don't know what I need to prove to people that I had it. And this is an original 1982 More Greatest Hits of the Monkees. The affordable Arista hype stick, $7 price tag on it. And with the Sci-Fi Mountains on the label, I'm not a fan of that label. I don't like it whenever they try to put like pictures of the sky and the stars and the sun and the clouds and stuff like that. No, I don't like that. I love the rainbow on the MCA label. And I just thought I'd show this to you. I never took it out of the cover, but this is Christmas Party again. This I happened to neglect. I neglected to tell you that this is the red and white candy cane vinyl, and I thought I'd show you because this was a limited edition. I might as well just and it's basically like it looks like kind of like those cherry and vanilla, you know, cream, like those Lifesaver pops that we used to have when we were kids, you know. And that's what this is. This is Christmas Party with the colored vinyl with the candy cane colors on it. Now, I actually had, when I had the other copy, and I basically am sending that to somebody. That was a red one, and I wanted to get a red and a green. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get a goddamn green one. I don't know why. We could not get a green album, and it drove me nuts. This does come with, oh yeah, it comes with an inner sheet of the moment there from the Christmas episode of the Monkees, and of course this just has the credits on there too, so that's kind of cool. I think this is a gatefold, by the way, and yeah, it is a gatefold. Okay. It's a gatefold, but I'm not going to open it up. I kind of like the fact that it's partially sealed. I think maybe part of me was going to just keep this in here, and we were going to just play the other copy, and I ended up playing both copies of it anyway. Alright, in any event, that's what Christmas Party looks like when you open it up, and that's the candy cane record. And I don't know, maybe we'll put this on because it is Christmas time, and maybe I'll, I don't know, if I'm moved to do a solo discussion, I will. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of things, by the way. I'm recording some more stuff this weekend, this leading up to the weekend, right now, up to the weekend, including this, of course. And some more things are coming out. I recorded a podcast with somebody, and that's gonna be out soon too. If you probably already know what it is because I posted about it, but it's a Beatles podcast that I made a guest appearance on somebody's show, and it was really good, and I had a great time doing it. So hopefully there'll be more things like that on the horizon because I already did Monkeying Around. That the appearance on that show was pretty good, I think, at least. So yeah, I want to do more of those, folks. Please invite me to do your show, please. I would love that. In any event, that is the rest of my monkey collection for now. Until something else comes along. But in any event, thank you. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. And I will let you know what else is coming on the horizon. Please stay tuned to this channel. Stay tuned for more stuff on the Gen X Muse podcast. And I really appreciate your support, and I love you guys. And, follow me on Instagram and follow me on all the platforms, and I really appreciate the love and I appreciate the support. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. So long. Thank you. The Gen X Muse.